Hey guys, Cosmic Condor, and I'm just bringing you guys an update video. This is telling you about releases that I want to make. I'm not going to put myself on a schedule because I fail every time I want to do that. I was doing okay for a little while, making those 1 week, videos. But with my new job and everything that's going on right now, and my computer acting up as much as it has been recently, I'm not going to keep to a strict schedule. But, what's that, yawning? I am planning on starting up the podcast again. I know that was something I really liked, and I was getting decent reviews of it and decent amount of views for it too. And I intend on starting it again. And now I've become decent friends with a couple other some reputable people, and I might be able to convince a few of them to jump on and be part of the podcast. I have to talk to each of them individually, of course, and figure out if they're at all interested. Um, but if not, then I'll just make sure that, my other, scrub buddies like me will be sitting there and we'll try to get a healthy mix of high elo, low elo, and whatever elo I am. Just to, have fun and chat about League of Legends and then give our opinions about things that we think Riot should do or get ideas from other people on questions they want answered. Um, Also, I've already kind of wrapped up the How to Overcome Silver series. There's not much I can really talk about. I initially thought there was going to be a lot to do on that one, but there's not very much instructions for it. The more I thought about it, because when I was initially in Silver, I thought there was so many cool things and that I needed to learn, and really, there's only about 4 or 5 things that you actually have to learn, and I already kind of talked on each one of them at least a little bit, if not twice. Now, in the future, I do intend on doing helpful videos like that, and inquisitive ones that make people think. But I'm also thinking, just moving along to this type of podcast, is there's the kind of void for it, but there's also a void. There's a huge void right now of anything that is, champion lists, champion tier lists, and all that stuff. People do them periodically, like they'll just randomly be like, "Hey, here's my top 5 for this role." Now, there's not somebody who breaks down champions.gg because a lot of people might look at it and they'll see the build and stuff and they don't understand why that champion's doing so good. What about them's making them, have such a high win ratio? So I feel like in the future I might start breaking down and having some videos in that manner. And otherwise, my ideas right now are kind of running dry on originality, and I might actually have to move to either full game commentaries once I have a better computer, or move over to play Hearthstone. No, but in all seriousness, I actually hope for the podcast to come back and for it to turn out a little better than the last time that I was doing it. I had a friend that said she'd edit it, and then she kind of fell through, and then I fell through, and then everything just like bleh. So, yeah, that's about it for this update video. If you guys have any comments or questions about stuff or any ideas for what I can do in the future, there's something you guys think I'd be good at, I'll very much appreciate it. And thanks everybody for watching. You have a wonderful day.